module, but basically we will be learning very perfectly on the chart of account. So this is very important. Chart of account is very important. So there are lots of topics available in the general ledger. I am going to take complete module on the general ledger. Now next comes to the accounts payable. So you know the accounts payable. Here we maintain supplier details. We create an invoice. We do the payments, right? So there are different types of invoices we have, like standard invoices, credit note, debit note, withholding tax. Okay. So yes, try to understand the accounts department. Whenever the accountant has raised the invoice, that invoice needs to be approved by whom? It should be approved by the head of the accountant. And once head of the accountant has approved the invoice, it has to be approved by the financial controller. Then, and it goes to the budget. Okay. So the budget guy has to allocate the budget for the invoice. So that budget concept comes in the general ledger. So even you should have an idea. It's not only idea, you should know how exactly budget is prepared for the company. Okay. Once the budget is allocated, the treasury department, it's go to the which department? Treasury department. So treasury department will do the payments. So they can do the payment either using wire, either using electronic, like electronic fund transfer, right? Or
ETF.
So there are different types of payments we have, like we can do either in the form of wire, electronic, or check in the payments, right? So even while creating an invoice, we have a concept called, we have also in the payments, we have a concept called tax. So now you know there is, we have a VAT, right? So VAT and TDS. What do you mean by TDS? I'll be good. So this VAT is the latest version. We are configuring the new module called EB tax, e-business tax. So in the VAT, we have a different types of VATs like recoverable and non-recoverable. What do you mean by recoverable and non-recoverable? Anyone can explain me? I think both of them are worked on the payables module. Okay. Even Lakshman probably working on Oracle financials, payables, and even Varun also worked on payables and receivables. So what do you mean by recoverable and non-recoverable?
Yes.
So this concept
Is it in VAT or in general terms?
Not, I don't want to talk about any general terms. Where exactly they are in the business, in which aspects they use this concept. Okay, first, communication, invoices.
We have question. Hello?
Yeah, communication service invoices. Like telephone bills. VAT, buddy, VAT. So where exactly we use recoverable tax? Where exactly we use non-recoverable tax? The TDS.
Yeah, that's what.
So we have a professional tax. Professional tax also comes under the TDS, right? And also the direct TDS. So this TDS concept also will be going to learn. And when you're learning the accounts payable, And even another concept comes in there is no standard functionality available in Oracle regarding the petty cache. Okay. So there is a department, in the department every day there is a petty cache. The cashier is providing the money to the petty cashier. So petty cashier is spending the money on from the petty cash account and later is submitting to the company. So all this standard functionality does not exist in Oracle directly. So we use workarounds. Workaround is nothing but some methods to follow the petty cache. So the accounts payable, these are the concepts we have, and this hierarchy that the head of the accountant, budget, all these things will design using the module called AME. AME is nothing but application management enterprise. So nothing but this is the invoice approval. So we try to in the AME we will try to design the invoice approval process and going to train you AME. So the payments you can do with the wire, electronic checks, and standard functionality and petty cash. So there is there are lots of concepts like prepayment. You can have a purchase order invoice, non-purchase order invoice, and you can calculate the tax. All these concepts will be coming. Even with the accounting aspects, I'll be going to train all of accounts payable model company. Fine. Now come to the accounts receivables. Okay. Before going to the account receivables, I want to go with the purchasing module also. So I'm going to train the complete purchasing module also, even how to configure the purchasing module and inventory information and also inventory information and how to deploy and even the core HR. Because I want to go as on a project. I don't want to teach you like in a product because you are already worked on the product like an end user. So how exactly we'll try to take our industry and we'll try to design the configure all these things and we'll lower it in the aspects of quality. So complete purchasing module, how exactly if there is any shortage of the material or how exactly the purchase order has been raised. There are different types of purchase orders, different types of requisitions. Suppose there is a requirement in the company, how exactly we do the bidding, okay, how we get the quotations. Once we get the quotations, we analyze the quotations. There are different types of evaluations. We do the preliminary evaluation and technical evaluation. And finally, we approve the quotation and we raise the purchase order. And once the purchase order has been raised, the purchase order invoice will be matched in the accounts. Okay. So cancellation of the purchase order, all these concepts you will be going to learn, even the configuration of the purchasing. Coming to the account receivables, I will show you the complete configuration as per the client, how exactly we do the configurations. We have a customer information and customer files. Lots of concepts are there. I'll give you the course content. What do you mean by customer profile? Anyone can say? I think Varun has worked on accounts receivables. What do you mean by customer profile? Varun?
Hello. Actually, your
What
voice
do you
is
mean by customer?
breaking.
Yeah?
The voice is breaking. Most.
Okay, now you can hear me, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
What is customer profile?
Hello.
Customer profile.
Yeah.
I will explain you what do you mean by the customer profile. You know the Vodafone company has implemented Oracle Financials. So Vodafone have different customers. They may have a prepaid customer, a postpaid customer, and few customers such that they are prepaid as well as postpaid. So we can maintain all the customers based on this profile also. So we can define a profile and prepaid profile, postpaid profile, and prepaid and postpaid profile. So we can use and we can attach the profile to the customer. By this, we can easily identify whether this customer is a prepaid or a postpaid. This can be another way of using the profile. Let us assume you have purchased a book. Suppose you are a customer in the bank. There can be a gold customer, a platinum customer. So based on the profile, we can identify the services what we need to give based on the profile. Okay. Suppose one customer, suppose I'm a manufacturing company. I have a customer who is giving an credit order, which is not going to pay the money. So he has given a very big order, sales order to me. Suppose 1 crore sales order he has given. So based on his profile, whether he is eligible for getting the credit, whether credit sales for him or not. Suppose he ordered 1 crore, based on his credit profile, I will deliver the boost to him. So customer profile plays a very important role. You will also see the customer profile, also raise the customer invoices. We receive the money from customer. So we can receive the money either in the form of DD, checks, or electronic, right? So all these concepts, as well as I want to very clearly explain to you guys that Oracle Financials or SAP, whatever it may be, both are back office system. Back office system is nothing but we can't use as a front office system. Suppose the Vodafone company has implemented, SBI has implemented, Andhra Bank has implemented, Air India has implemented. A simple example I will give you. So there are Varun and Lakshman. So both are passengers. Want to book a ticket, you want to fly to Delhi. So you go and book a ticket in Air India. The Air India, so you paid the money, you book the ticket by cash. So they generated one bill and they are given to you the boarding pass or whatever. So they are using some billing system here. So this billing system does not belong to Oracle Financials. Because Oracle Financials or SAP, whatever the ERP are there, they are a back office system. They are not a front office system. In the billing system, every day they are recording lots of invoices and they are receiving lots of money from the customer. So this information they transfer to Oracle accounts receivables in a form of batch. So nothing but they do the integration to billing system and Oracle. So to do the integration, here we need a technical consultant as well as functional consultant. Even I have to explain you what is the roles and responsibility for the technical consultant and how exactly you need to give the inputs to the technical consultant. So this integration also you should also do configuration in Oracle Financial as a functional consultant. So you need to configure auto invoice. Okay. So this concept also I will be going to train you. Fine. Suppose the customer, there is a new concept of plain like refund. There are lots of concepts are available in accounts receivable. Suppose customer haven't paid the money. Suppose you raise a customer invoice is generated, but customer is absconded. So we treat complete amount as a bad debts. So how exactly we treat a bad debts? We can use the adjustment concepts. All these concepts are there in account receivable. I am going to train account receivable completely. Next comes to the cash management. Here we do the reconciliation. Reconciliation concepts are very important. I want to explain you what do you mean by reconciliation. Anyone work on the cash management module as an end user?
Yeah.
Varun and Lakshman?
So reconciliation between. Hello.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Cash bank reconciliation between as per as per cash book and as per bank book, will reconcile the balances.
I will explain you very clearly. Very neatly I will explain you. You will understand the concept of the cash management. Suppose Lakshman or Varun, you have an account in SBI. So you open the account. For, suppose there is a credit balance, some 10K. Opening balance is 10K. And this is the cash book maintained by the bank. And the passbook is physically given to you. And it is also reflecting the 10K. Okay. So the opening balance is 10K. So you have issued some 2,000 check and you received some 5,000K check. Okay. So that has been deposited in the bank. So 5K is credited, 2K is debited. So what is the balance left? What is the closing balance for that month?
5,
It's
15.
13K. So when you go to the bank and you submit your passbook, they will update the same thing in your passbook. So this is a manual way of keeping your passbook. Okay. So this passbook we are maintaining in the cash management. So say the physical passbook we are maintaining in the cash management. Okay. So in spite of physically, it is in software. So in the system we are maintaining the passbook. So we do lots of payments from the payables. We do lots of we receive lots of money from the customer. So here the opening balance, what all the payments has been debited and credited, and all the accounting information from accounts receivables, accounts payables, and the reconciliation entries will be going to the GM. Automatically accounts entries will, once you do the reconciliations of all the payments and receipts and the opening balance and closing balance. So based on that you can find out the cash balance of your bank, and all these accounting entries will be going to the general ledger. The next is, so we'll discuss very clearly. So we do lots of payments and we do lots of, we get lots of receipts that we deposit in the bank. So the bank will be sending the information, and that information need to be loaded in the passbook what we are maintaining in the cash management, and we should start doing the reconciliation. So all these concepts in the cash management, auto reconciliation concept, because the client never do manually, we do everything in automatic way. So exactly we do in automatic way, and all the what are the standard reports are coming in the reconciliations. See, once you done the reconciliation, there are lots of reports need to be generated. So Oracle has provided lots of standard reports. So which are the major standard reports you need to look for? Suppose if you have any problem with the reconciliation, so how exactly you do the troubleshooting, how exactly you will find out where is an issue, and how exactly what is the problem and what is the difference of everything. What are the reconciliation reports are there, which can be used for troubleshooting. Suppose if there is any problem in the reconciliation aspects. So all the standard reports comes in accounts payable, accounts receivable, and general ledger, and reconciliation reports. I'll be going to give the information, and we'll be going to generate those reports. So next is fixed assets. So here we do the additions. So see, every country, I want to very clearly explain you. Fixed assets, what is implementation will be depend upon the country's policy and the procedures. Okay? Policy and the procedures. We can't implement blindly. Suppose I want to ask you one question. Why exactly we do the depreciation? What is the purpose of doing depreciation? Why we do depreciation?
Yeah, this is because of to show the exact picture of the asset value.
Okay, it's good. This point is also fine. Any other points? Even for the tax benefits, right?
Yeah.
You can show them that our assets values are getting reduced, right? The tax
Yes.
benefits. So, the fixed assets module, we have a different types of assets, like capitalized assets. So here I don't want to discuss tangible and intangible. This is for the few. Capitalized assets, for whatever the assets you do depreciation, those assets are called capitalized assets. As per the country, see in India, suppose I want to explain you, computers and equipments, depreciation per year is 50%. Buildings, the life is 30 years. Furniture and equipments, 25% depreciation per year. So, this depreciation rate methods as per the category, so we have a furniture category. Furniture category, what they are saying, 25% depreciation every year. So, under the furniture category, chairs, tables, all these things will be covered. Computers and equipment, 50% depreciation per year. This means in the computers and equipment, it comes laptops, it comes PC, printer, fax machine, all these assets comes under the computers and equipment categories. So this in categories information and this depreciation information will be as per the policy and procedure of the country-wise and country-wise. Whether it's in India in different style. If it is US, they are following in different way. And if it is in African continent, they are following in different way. Such a way, so the fixed assets module will be implemented in such a way that as per the country policy and procedure. Okay, so what are the depreciation methods? In India, we give the life for there is an apartments. For apartments, we give the life very less. So if it is an independent house, the life will be different. So based on the category, we provide the government will provide the depreciation information, whether it should be a straight line method or whether it should be a depreciation. So whatever the assets we do depreciation, those assets are called capitalized assets. CIP assets or construction in process or cost in process. What do you mean by construction in process and cost in process is nothing but on whichever the assets you go, there is no depreciation. If you are not running any depreciation on assets, those are called CIP assets. Suppose if you are constructing the house, but you haven't occupied the house. Suppose for the office purpose you are constructing some administration department. That department still the company haven't occupied. It is in the process of the construction. So all this information you record in the CIP assets. Once the building is constructed, then it's ready to occupy. Then on that day you make it as a capitalized asset. And we have an expense assets. Expense assets are those assets. Suppose expense assets are those assets. Suppose you purchase some assets, electronic items. Your electronic items are such a way that suppose you purchase for 500 rupees. That complete amount you treat as an expenditure on the day at the day when you purchase. The complete amount, there is no depreciation every month and every year. The total amount you are treating as an expenditure. The total amount you are calculating as a depreciation. So depreciation is nothing but you are showing as an expenditure for your tax benefits. Okay. So there are lots of concepts. What do you mean by fully recoverable assets? Suppose a traveling company started a business with one car. Okay, the car has been used and car value has become zero. So, but you show as an expenditure, but you reserve the complete amount and you recover the complete amount and you show as an expenditure to the government and for the tax benefit. Whatever the amount you kept as a reserve for depreciation, okay, with this amount again you will purchase a new car. I think but a fully recoverable asset concerns. And next, the concept is like cost adjustment. What do you mean by cost adjustment and amortization? Anyone can explain me? Arun and Lakshman. I hope you have heard about cost adjustment and amortization concepts. Suppose you purchase a car, the car life is 5 years, car has been used for 3 years. In the third year, what happened? The third year, you done some modification to your car, you added some accessories to your car. Let us assume you added some accessories like seat covers, some audio speaker system and these things. But in the fifth year, car value has become a zero. Car value has become a zero. What is the purpose of having the value of the accessories? आपका कार का वैल्यू जीरो बन गया, उसके अंदर का एक्सेस का वैल्यू रहे तो क्या फायदा? What do you want to do with that accessories value? Accessories ka value, what do you want to do? Whether you want to adjust completely for 5 years, 3 years, or you want to amortize in the third year. This concept will be going to learn how exactly in the system we do this concept. In India, whether we follow cost adjustment or whether we follow amortization, this concept will be going to learn. There are lots of concepts like unplanned depreciation. What do you mean by unplanned depreciation? As a project wise, we can use this concept in different way, but as for the functionality wise, why they have given this unplanned depreciation functionality in the FA module? Can anyone explain what do you mean by unplanned depreciation? If anyone can explain. Suppose there can be a different way for the unplanned depreciation. Suppose the government is saying that depreciation should be done every month. Okay, every month depreciation has to be shown. Suppose this is a planning way of depreciation every month. As per the government, the depreciation should be run every month. But unplanned depreciation is nothing but suddenly, suppose you started the company in the remote area. You started the company in the remote area when there is no proper infrastructure, there is no proper facilities. So you have started the company because of you are contributing some development to that area because if you started the company, the people in that area, they are getting the employment and the standard of life is going to increase. What government has done, government has given a relaxation for you. But when you have started the company in the remote area, so as per the government, every month you need to show the depreciation. But I request you to show the depreciation for 3 years on the first month itself. On the first month itself, you show the depreciation for complete 3 years so that you can get some tax benefits and this is, so this is the concept of unplanned depreciation as per the functionality wise. This is the one of the functionality. This functionality can be used in different ways. But coming to the product in the fixed assets, suppose client has wrongly entered the assets value in the FA module and the system has calculated wrong depreciation amount. We can adjust the depreciation amount using the concept of unplanned depreciation. And there is another concept like physical inventory. So there is a concept of adding the assets, addition, retirement. So whenever you are selling the assets, suppose the asset is left, you do the retirement. And physical inventory concept. Physical inventory concept is nothing but physically one person is coming to check the assets. Suppose there are 10 chairs in one training room. Okay, in this location, suppose there are 9 chairs, but in the system it's showing the 10 chairs. Physically it's showing the 9 chairs. We can do the comparison and we can check where any asset is missing or any asset is being kept by using the physical inventory concept. So this is a very big concept. All these concepts will be coming in FA module and whatever the transactions we do with FA module, that accounting interest will be coming to the GL. So the general interest, whatever came to into the general ledger will be posted and it will be affected in the trial balance table. So based on the trial balance table, we'll generate the balance sheet of the company, income statement, and expense statement. So this concept we will be going to learn in the Oracle Financials. So we'll try to take one industry and we'll try to study on this module. So if you have any questions, you can ask me, Varun and Lakshman. Hello?
Hello.
If you have any questions, you can ask me. If you have any queries, you can ask me. Okay? Very clearly, I want to say I'm not going to train you the product. Learning product does not give any sense. You should learn product as well as the functionality and how exactly this functionality can be used for different industries. Because Oracle Financials can be implemented by many companies, many industry vectors, whether it's a service-based or manufacturing or anything. How exactly, where exactly, which way is this functionality can be used. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay? You
Yes.
want more details or any. And main thing I want to explain you the documentations also. Implementation cycle, because when you float your resume, they will ask you whether you have an experience on full life cycle implementation. So I will also teach you with the documentations and what are the rules we need to follow for the implementation. We'll go with one client or one industry and we'll start learning the aspect and such aspects so that you can easily float your resume saying that I have an experience on full life cycle.
There is real-time project, right?
Yes, that is your mistake. That is your mistake. Real-time project is nothing but we'll take any industry. Okay, whatever the industry I work, I will explain you on that industry.
Okay, simulation project, yes.
Yeah, some like simulation. But the functionality is very important. And another thing is, accounts are very important because when you go for an interview, they ask you what are the accounts for the P2P cycle. Okay, I have a prepayment to the employee. What happened? I have given a $1,000 to the employee. The employee has booked the air ticket, 800, and he has refunded $200. How exactly will be the system and what are the accounting transactions will be generated? So this question will be arise. System will generate the accounts automatically. Still, suppose you are going to the implementation for any client. Client does not know Oracle Financials. If you go and speak in Oracle Financials, will you understand? You won't understand. You speak in the aspects of accounts. Suppose petty cash is there. You want to configure the petty cash in Oracle Payables. So if you go and speak as per the Oracle Payables, client does not understand. So you speak in the accounting terms. What are the entries you are generating to the petty cash? Whether that accounts are possible in Oracle Payables or not. These concepts are very important and how exactly you do the implementation. This is very important. And so these things I will be going to training by going to one of the project explanation. Okay? So if you have any questions, you can ask me.
Yeah.
Even the core HR will be given because I am going to train in purchasing. We need to create a buyer and all these things. So we need to have some information, knowledge of core HR also. How exactly employees are created, positions are created. All this information will be given.
So what about SLA?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, one question. So what about SLA? SLA it will be covered
Oh,
in
yes.
this or,
Yeah. Thanks for remembering. About that, we have another concept called slab. So what are the accounting methods we have? Can you give me the accounting methods? We have approval and cash basis, right? What do you mean by accrual and what do you mean by cash basis?
how?
I will explain. What if when Varun got a salary of 10K, okay, Varun got a salary of 10K and there is an X shop Varun got a salary on January 1st. So on January 1st, what happened? Varun has gone to the ex shop, is nearby home, and he said on the January 1st, please send the household items to my house. The ex shop person has sent the household items to the Varun house on January 1st, and even he has given the invoice on January 1st. Please try to understand. On January 1st, Varun जाके ex shop में order किया. So he has sent the material as well as he has given the invoice. But Varun is not paying the money on January 1st. What Varun has done, Varun has done the payment on January 5th. So when he is doing the payment, he is maintaining one accounting book. So he is writing such a way that January 5th goes to cash. So he has written such a way, some 1K. So he is treating as an expenditure on January 5th. But he ordered on January 1st, he got a material on January 1st, and on January 1st, even invoice has been given to Varun. But he is not treating as an expenditure on January 1st. He is only treating as an expenditure when he is paying the money from his pocket. And he is recording the accounting entry in his accounting book. This is the cash. Suppose if it is accrual method, so January 1st, so January 1st, he ordered the material, X person has sent the material as well as sent the invoice. Once the invoice has came, when the invoice is generated on the same day, you are treating as an expenditure. If it is accrual basis, the invoice day itself you treat as an expenditure. So you are saying that goods to X shop liability what is the amount? 1K. But on January 5th, he is paying the money, so he is giving another entry. For whom he is paying the money? X shop liability account. The form of what is the form of money? 1K. Okay. So here liability and liability is knocked out. This is credit side and this is debit side. Finally, two accounts are left. What are those two accounts? To cash. So same account is left. So this is the two methods we have. So these are the two methods we are using universally. Mostly everyone uses accrual basis. Only sole trading company use the cash basis. I want to explain you. We have a slab. You can design your own. Okay. You can design your own accounting method. Okay. So you can design your own style of accounting method. So I will be going to train the staff also because I work for many clients. If you have any questions, you can ask me. So you can do the customization of the accounting method also. Because China is following something, or some other country is following something. So you can design your slab. There are different styles of designing your slabs. I'll explain you all the styles of the slab. Okay, then if you have any queries, you can ask me. I'm writing up the demo.
So total how many hours is duration?
Total it will take 1.5 months. Every day 1 hour 15 minutes.
1 hour 15 minutes. Okay.
I don't want to give a false statement that it will be completed in 20 days, 30 days.
Okay.
Because finance is very huge. Yeah.
So, but I mean, morning and evening is okay. Evening also okay, right? Your timings.
No, no, for me, evening is not okay. Okay.
Hello.
For me, evening is not possible. Only morning is possible. I don't know when I'll be back from the office.
Okay, okay. So maybe the you are saying maybe the spring time.
Yeah, morning hours is the best time because morning everyone will be available. You know, once I left the office, I don't know what work will be coming at what time and what. We don't know. Sometimes I have to stay with long time also. So evening is highly
Okay,
possible.
okay, okay.
The
So
guys
you are
who
in.
do a common job like supporting and these things, those people, okay, they have a fixed timings. They can maintain morning and evening. But my training will be only in the morning.
Okay, okay, okay. So you are from Hyderabad, right? Oh,
I'm pure Hyderabadi guy. Okay.
okay, no.
But I'm Hyderabadi guy, but I haven't stayed in Hyderabad for a long time. Huh?
No, I'm not saying like that. So,
Very clearly I'm saying I've been in Mauritius, I've been to Rwanda, I've been to South Africa, I've been to Nairobi,
mm-hmm. Okay,
not to US, buddy. Okay.
okay.
I think
So
to
US is more. I mean, in US also is good, right? Oracle, Middle East, and
see, US has a
same.
mixed technology. Middle East has only Oracle mostly. Africa
Yes,
also has only Oracle. Europe has the mixed technologies. Okay. The US also there is a huge demand for Oracle financials. See, there is a market, buddy. ERP market is there, Oracle financial is there. But I want to explain it very
Oracle.
clearly what is the difference between SAP and Oracle. Okay.
Yes, yes.
See, every client does not implement. There are lots of departments like HRMS department, payroll department. What's the problem
Yeah.
with SAP is nothing but SAP does not support integration. SAP is very good, but SAP does not support it's not so feasible for the integration. The Oracle database के ऊपर you can develop one website on a PHP and you can capture the information in the database. You can integrate it also. So it's very flexible in the customization. Such things are there. I'll explain in this course also. And if you have any questions, you can ask me.
So one more thing is nowadays is Microsoft Dynamics is competing the
क्या होगा मालूम? Microsoft Dynamics का importance क्यों हो गया मालूम? Let us assume you are gone for purchasing one T-shirt. Okay?
yeah.
So T-shirt कैसा हो गया मालूम? T-shirt अच्छा है. एक Oracle का T-shirt है, SAP का T-shirt है, एक Microsoft का T-shirt है. Microsoft का T-shirt बहुत कम में आ रहा भाई. Client का budget का उतना नहीं है. So it's going for Microsoft Dynamics.
But actually this compared to Oracle is inexpensive, right?
कुछ भी नहीं compared to users को कुछ पता नहीं. I said very clearly. User does not know. The salesperson stick the technology to them.
Okay. So at least under 10 years you can expect
Now,
this.
where I said very clearly, there are three shirts, Oracle shirts, SAP shirt and Microsoft shirt. You go for the textile company. कपड़े की दुकान में गए, नहीं मेरा बजट सब देखने के बाद मेरा बजट के अच्छे क्वालिटी में दिखा बोला तो Microsoft Dynamics भेज देता. Okay, same way. See, you don't know. Users also does not know what is Oracle कैसे Oracle अच्छा रहता है या अच्छा रहता है. The salesperson and the high level management they sell the product. But I'm saying Oracle has a very good reputation because everyone knows. Most of the people are from the Mars, they are using Oracle database, they are familiar with Oracle. And it's in a reasonable price also. Or again, it's mostly useful for small scale industry and medium scale industry. So large scale industry में तो उतना manufacturing company को it's won't Oracle won't suit in such a good way. But for the medium and small scale industry, Oracle is good. It fits perfectly for any middle size or small scale industry.
But even mid-sized companies also, Oracle, is feasible for us.
Yeah, Oracle usable QM, Oracle type specialty CAM. See, let us say I'm a company. There is a company. That company is a very big company, a mid-sized company. They have lots of departments. They have lots of departments like payroll department, billing departments, and they have some other purchasing department. So every department completely they can't implement Oracle ERP. They don't have the money to implement complete ERP. In the first phase, they will go with Oracle Financials. Okay? Money is very important, so they want to manage the money. Oracle Financials they want to go, but they want to integrate the payroll software with Oracle Financials and billing software with Oracle Financials and purchasing software with Oracle Financials. Because the purchase order related invoices can be paid from Oracle Financials. So this integration is very feasible in Oracle. And in the next phase, you can implement payroll in Oracle and you remove the old system. That's it, you move one by one. Okay?
Whenever they want.
Every client does not have big money to go with our complete ERP.
Yeah.
एक बात बोला, the plus point for Oracle is integration. It can be integrated to any system.
Yes, yes.
That is one
So
of
even
the advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, even though but manufacturing sector and all, SAP is the best, right? Still, but
Yeah, that I agree because there is a client called Motherson Civil System Limited. The manufacturing model, there are more standards available in SAP compared to the factory. But in the outsourcing, also SAP is more, there are more categorizations coming to the manufacturing. Okay. Chandra Varun and Lakshman, if you have any queries, you can ask with us. Okay.
yeah, sure.
My training will be in the morning. If you are interested,
Can I have your number?
one thing, buddy, I can't change my number.
Okay.
Because, see, try to understand because I can't share my number. Once you confirm, I will share my number. Okay. Right? Chandra, if you have any queries, you can ask me.
Okay.
If you have any confusions, you have any doubts and any queries, okay? Hello?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
जी मेरा actually I joined in the middle. Hope you could remember. I lost power over here, so I could not connect you.
Oh, who is this?
Hello.
Yeah.
Now,
Tell me.
like when we just started, so I could not get you actually. So if this is a problem, like in this situation, do you provide? I mean, you'll be recording the same.
The first demonstration, see, I don't know, the demonstration will be colorful, buddy. But today I have given not a demonstration, I have given them what exactly I am going to train them. But for next session we'll start recording.
Okay.
Chalo then.
Okay, fine.
Okay. So if you have any queries or any other things, you can discuss with Babita.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.